To Walking the Room, starring Dave Anthony and Flippity. I like shirts. Barrett! What do you think, buddy? You can't, you see, here's the thing. I'm totally comfortable with silence. Like, I drive my wife insane with silence. I can just sit there and you can be quiet all you fucking want. I don't give a shit. I'm not that guy. You're that guy. That's why I do it. Bada bing! I can edit it. So what would you like to talk about? Okay.
You are welcome once again to the audio atrocity that is Walking the Room.
Fuck.
Starring Greg Barrett and Dave Anthony.
Can you do something original?
Yeah.
No, then after I say that, then you do something original.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's get a pony. Let's get a pony. Let's get a pony tonight.
What the fuck just happened?
Nobody has opened their show with that. Nobody has.
Walking the Room.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Walking the Room. It's as if a sewer pipe burped.
Oh my God! It's so. You know what it is?
Burp? What's that smell? That's Walking the Room.
It's the corn in your shit. Oh, the audio atrocity.
You find this busy life we live is just too much sometimes. We all need just some time to relax and just need to get away from it all, to find ourselves. So come to a place where you can forget all about your worries. Forget about city life. Forget about orange stealing hobos. Listen. I don't hear any crickets. Yes, you know it makes sense. Come and take a dip in Lake Moron.
It's like listening to someone pee on an old carp on a beach. You're listening to Walking the Room, starring Dave Anthony and Greg Barrett.
Was off the hizzle.
Here's the thing about Thanksgiving.
And, okay.
We now have a kid, so people come to us. Mm-hmm. Right? That everything
Which
changes
makes
when you have
better,
a kid.
I think. You're
it doesn't make it.
No, but you don't have to go anywhere.
Well, that's great.
No
but
airplanes,
next year, I'm fucking ordering food from Whole Foods and having it come to us because the fucking cooking and the just getting everything ready while you have an 18-month-old who doesn't want you cooking and wants, you know what I mean? It's the fucking work that you put into it and then doing all the dishes and cleaning afterwards.
I have kids and I've turned this segment off already.
It was too... Oh, fuck you. God damn it.
Some people... but here's what's... You have family, you had people over, right? Mm-hmm. There are a lot of lonely motherfuckers.
Yeah, my sister came over with her kids.
Yeah, it was nice, right?
That was nice. That was great. The meal was great. Seeing the kids play together was great. Like, all that shit's great. It's just a lot of work.
Can I tell you what we've inspired? You want to know how fucked up our audience is? The people that listen to this show and when talking about Thanksgiving, look. You and I are not above dropping our ball sack in the pumpkin pie to claim it, right?
No,
I want that. I want the pumpkin pie. I'm in a room full of strangers, but I'm gonna go ahead and dunk my sack in it, and I'm gonna get that pie.
Yeah, then people are gonna walk in and go, "Is there like some sort of? Did someone put a brain?" Or a giant walnut?
That's right.
And I go, no, buddy. I claim that. And they go, what do you mean? I go, right. I fucking teabag. I teabag the pie.
So, on our website, you wrote, Happy Thanksgiving, cuddlers. Remember to fuck the food before you eat it.
Yeah.
Motherfucking cuddlers. And by the way, Dave and I are wrapped in the Thanksgiving post-pod cuddle that you can't believe.
Yeah.
I've got Dave's warmth all over me. Now, what I found admirable about this is that other cuddlers, jumped in. One woman, Kathleen Howard, just said done and done. Sean's gonna go ahead and fuck a turkey. She said, done and done.
She's already done that shit.
Katie Baker, also known as Stone Turtle, over on Twitter. Ditto to you as well, boys. I'm also gonna pity fuck myself with some pie later.
Oh.
If it's a la mode and I'm lactose intolerant, isn't that more of pity rape? These are women! These are fucking adult women that listen to this show and then write filth into the show.
I'm not sure.
Adult women write filth into this show.
I'm not sure right now that we're any better than the Insane Clown Posse. I think we started out with an idea of creating an opposing force to the insane clown posse full of cuddlers. And what we've done is we've created the same
we've
army.
gone so far off the fucking deep end, dude, that when Ben Steichleather writes "stuck my dick in some mashed potatoes," that's fucking business as usual for us. My question is, my question after that is, I know you stuck your dick in the Chipotle mashed potatoes, and Ben,
and what else?
Because we've gone over but when women write in that they've fucked themselves, that they've raped themselves with pie. What do we stand for as people?
Greatness. Like
who are we?
Oh, we're awful. Like everybody knows that we've gone
like we're lower than below. We've gone below.
Yeah, no, but that's where we started.
Did we?
Yeah, we're horrible.
So we've just gone in we're like in a cul-de-sac of stupidity and hate.
Yeah, we're like the fucking. You know what a roundabout is? Where they're trying to replace a 4 stop sign thing with just a circle. They have a lot of them in Boston and stuff, and you just kind of drive around a car until you spit out one way. We're like on one of those, except it's just a filth roundabout, and we're not getting off.
It's a fucking filth roundabout. My wife, who's an upscale, classy woman, listens to it occasionally and says, "Could you stop saying fuck?" And I'm like, "But you're okay with rape? What the fuck is? Where am I?" My daughters will find these and go, "Oh my god,
I know.
Mom had to kill him."
Well, my son's gonna have to listen to these to look back and to find out what I was like, because I'm dead at whatever 10 or whatever or something. You know, I go down in a
it's a miracle you make it out of this closet.
There's no way I don't get killed by a juggalo at some point.
Right, or
like,
me.
Like we're going down, like we're fighting a battle.
Like I take one of my wife's Manolos over there and just jam it into your fucking eyeball.
Okay,
right?
That's weird.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's weird.
No, it's not. It's a beautiful way to die. Look at that gold one over there with the spikes on it. Wouldn't I just love to shove that into your fucking eye? I mean, I can hear the sound that it would make.
Does she wear those outside?
Oh yeah.
Those aren't inside shoes?
Those are not inside shoes, buddy. Welcome to the Barrens.
What kind of pants do you wear with gold shoes?
Why is she wearing pants? Those are fucking gold.
What kind of panties does she wear with gold?
They're Louboutin.
Oh, sorry.
Got the red sole.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't.
I will fucking kill you.
I was upset about that.
The point is, I will kill you.
She's right about the swearing.
But I mean, if we
she's right about the swearing.
She is.
We swear way too much. It's ridiculous because you and I, and this is something that translates to our stand-up. We've both always done this, and I always know when you're not having a good set when you're saying fuck every other word.
Yes.
Like you just start littering it like it's like glitter on your shoes. Like you just start spraying the fucks around.
It's true.
I say it a lot when I go into my rants and get excited and mad, and I start just fucking F-bombing everywhere. We have to reel it in.
We got to reel it in.
Because it's like every other word.
Do you know what I do? I use it. It happens twice. When it's not going well, I do it.
Yeah.
And if a bit is brand new, and I've only got 7 of the words, they'll be connected by a string of fucks.
I'm the same way with a new bit.
But it's fucking...
It doesn't. It makes it harder to sell it.
It's weak.
It's weak.
We are, both of us together, spent 13 years in college, if you combine it.
I have more.
When I don't say it, then you get this.
Yeah, boring as shit. Like right now,
enormous pauses because I'm trying. It's like, I want to stop. I got to stop saying.
Motherfucker.
I know. I do. Well, I will take a pause, but I prefer that than. Like, and by the way, here's also part of my Thanksgiving gratitude. So Friday night, was it Friday night? I go and I do a set at Doug Benson's Interruption at the Melrose Improv. Fucking Dave shows up. It's the second time you come when I've done stand-up. And as much as I fucking hate you...
It is 5 blocks from my house.
I know, but you don't have to show up. There's lots of shit that happens 5 blocks from here that I don't go to.
That's true.
You come to the show, and it makes it better. So I appreciate that. And good shows, pretty good shows. Some comedians you should know about. If you don't know Ryan Stout, you should check him out.
Yeah,
that's a funny motherfucker. That guy's funny. Really, really funny.
Yeah.
Really, really
hilariously, though, he was working clean, and I was sitting next to Randy Sklar, and the audience kind of fucking blew. I mean, if I'm being honest, they blew.
No, they were terrible.
And so Ryan did a clean bit, and it totally bombed. And I turned to Randy and I go, "Oh man, he's working clean right now." I go, "You know what I do is I hit those first 2 bits, and then I just bring in anal. Like I go straight from like whatever he's talking about, oranges or whatever, and I just hammer anal, or I go straight to a ball sack comment or something about a nice cock, something like that." And Randy goes, "Yeah, no, I mean, we're trying to work clean right now." I go, because you can hear the audience doesn't enjoy the clean. Then next thing out of his mouth was, "Well, how about anal?" And he goes straight into an anal bit.
It's so classic. It's so classic. And and Marin said this on his podcast, and I think it's true. When you do comedy long enough, you will eventually, if you do it long enough, and the experience finally occurs to you, you will have an airline bit. An anal bit. And at some point, you will shit in your pants. Pardo took me aside. He goes, "Your special comes on the other night." And I know I should...
Wait, are you saying shit in your pants in life, or are you saying a shit in your pants bit?
No, both of those things I think
or shitting in your pants on stage.
No, shitting in your pants, the bit.
Okay.
You're going to have a shitting in your pants bit at some point. Maybe not.
I have one.
Dude, I have a...
You have a chunk. Like, you have a giant shitting in your pants bit.
Pardo goes, "I'm watching you do this, and I know that you're better than that, and yet I'm enjoying it." And I'm like, "I know, man, and I don't know if it's because it's old and you relate." And that was part of my... That's part of my... I mean, when I look back at my last special, that's why I wanted to quit. I'm like, there's an anal, there's a shitting, there's an airline. I'm like, I gotta...
Yeah, but here's the deal.
I gotta be better than that.
No, there is no better than that. Well, our late friend Greg Giraldo said, "I do the smart stuff. I love doing the smart stuff, but I love getting dirty." You're a person. Do it all. You do the whole fucking gamut.
I guess you're right.
Bill Hicks is amazing. Is supposed to be an amazing comic and do some amazing bits, but then he did some really hacky shit too. You just do it all. It's life.
Yeah, it is true. It is true. But here's the crazy thing.
And now I'm going to put my balls in your mouth.
Dude, I know that I fuck things and you put your balls in them, and then I used to put your balls in my stand-up the other night. Thank you for the assist. I feel like there's going to be some bleed because of this podcast.
Stealing.
Whatever. I like to call it winning with jokes, and then watching you try and do the same thing. The exciting part for me, though, is that I have been delighted to be doing stand-up, but fuck.
Did your brain stop?
It fucking stopped, dude, because I was trying not to say the F word, and I just said it 13 times.
Grandpa, how are you?
Listen to me. I'm really good. I think it was a good holiday. It was a good holiday, pretty much. I did the podcast, Jimmy Pardo's 12-hour Smile Train benefit, which if you go to podcast.com,
they've raised like $20,000.
They've raised $26,000.
That's awesome.
And if you can still donate, if you go to podcast.com, Smile Train is a charity that helps people with cleft palates in third world countries, I think all around the world. And it's a really good cause. And Jimmy raised $26,000, and there was a lot of cool people on it. I suppose I know Amy Mann and Sarah Silverman and Paul F. Tompkins was on the show, and I think you can, I don't know if you can go back and watch it or rewatch it. I did it at 4:30 in the morning. It was fun. Yeah, it's good. It was good thing.
So on Monday I'm shopping, right, for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I'm getting, stuff. There's gonna be like I think there's 4 adults and 3 kids. So, I'm buying bulk crap, and I go into Costco and I'm looking around, and my sister had said she was gonna get the pumpkin pie. So I'm in Costco, and I don't know if you've ever seen their pie situation, but there's a lot of pies in Costco. Like, it's like a pie plosion.
Yeah, well, that's what it's. I mean, it's a Costco. There's supposed to be a lot of everything.
But there's, like, I am looking at these pies, I'm thinking, if I don't take one, the little son of a bitch is going to go homeless, or
right.
someone is going to get thrown out in the dumpster. I'm envisioning pies and dumpsters, and I'm thinking, I got to take this little guy home. Because there's so many, there's no way people are going to buy them all.
Right.
So I buy the pie. And I'm like, well, my sister's buying a pie, but I bet she buys a little pie, and that upsets me. You don't come into my house with a little tiny pie, and guess what she did? She bought a little pie.
You know what I don't like?
You bring a man-sized pie.
But you know what? That to me feels like you're putting your fucking agenda on me. Don't come in and just no. When somebody buys a little pie, that's what I'm saying. When you do that, It's a fucking comment. And you're saying, fatty, have a smaller piece.
Yes.
We're all going to split this.
No.
And I feel like, you know the people that are like, this will be enough? No!
Oh, God,
It
no.
won't be enough!
Also, how do you, what goes on
I
in your
screamed
head?
that like I was
No,
falling, by
I
the
know.
way. I felt that was almost like I was falling off a cliff.
Well, it's like well, you know how to do that. You're really good at it. This is like a career thing. If you bring me a little pie, which she did, like what? I want to say like 7 inches in circumference. No, 7 inches in diameter. Fuck.
Can I say this right now?
7 inches in diameter. People don't listen to me for my math.
Listen to me.
They just don't.
Right, but I'm just going to put this out there, and this is just a straight up cuddler rule, and I don't care who we lose. If you buy a small pie, if you buy a small pizza, I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
No, but I do.
No, you go pizza, you go big. You go big on pizza, you go big on pie.
Do you know what people are like? Well, we'll just get a couple of smalls. A couple of small fucking whats?
I know,
what
it doesn't. You go too big.
Why are you?
Also, you're like, what are you doing with a small pizza? Because you get the 21 incher. Because what? Why are you getting a 16 incher when it's like $4 less? I mean, just think about it. You can spend $4 more and get the big pie. Like, what are you doing? Are you saving money? What is happening?
No,
do you not want pie?
That's what I'm saying.
Do you not want pizza laying around?
No,
then I should slap you.
They're not. That's what I'm saying about these people. They're not saving money. They're fucking trying to one-up you with their restraint.
Well, they can
shove
die. I will. If you're not related to me, because I can't kill family members.
Right.
But if you bring a couple of small pizzas into my house, I get to set you on fire.
That's what I was going to say to you. I was just going to ask you, if a person walked in here right now and said, I brought you a small pizza, what would you do to them?
Well, first of all, there's a long stare.
Yeah.
You know,
an uncomfortable silence.
And then I say, what's the problem? What?
Oh, what did
I do to you?
I brought you a small.
I'm sorry. What did I do to you as a person?
Nothing. I got you a small pizza. I just figured you'd.
Well, so did I upset you in some way?
Well, I thought you were trying to lose or
trying to what?
Oh,
I'm sorry. That's how it plays out.
Yeah.
And then there's a quick, something I picked up in the yard in Cochrane. There's a very quick, almost lightning fast, out of my pocket, into your heart. Back into my pocket. No one even knows what happened. They just see you slump down with the pizza box. You fall on your knees. A little bit of blood is squirting out on the box, and you go, what? Because you don't even know what happened. It was so fast, and then you just fall down dead. And then there's shots and get everybody down, and then we all hit our guys
up in the gun turrets. I get it.
That's what happens,
right?
So my sister ends up bringing over the 7-incher. Like I knew. So I knew what was going down. And when you bring up the 7-incher, I'm like, what are you guys going to eat?
Yeah.
Because this is my piece of pie. It just happens to be a round piece.
Right.
So I knew what was happening. So when I was at Costco, all that stuff went through my head, and I didn't want the little pie to be abandoned, a big pie. So I brought it home. And a Costco pie is a big pie. Like Costco deals in bulk. So they're like, this is a pie for a lot of people. This is a pie for me and you, but other people.
Right.
So I bring it home and I put it down on the stove, and I'm like, well, there's our pie. Mm-hmm. There's our pie for Thanksgiving. And then I go and I sit down and I'm playing with my son, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
There's a lot of pie there.
Fuck, Dave.
There's a lot of pie. So I eat some of the pie, right? And my wife comes home, and she looks at the pie and she says, did you seriously eat a quarter of a pumpkin pie? A Costco pumpkin pie? And I was like, how is it a big deal?
Here's me as a host. Here's me as a host. And I'll be honest with you. What fucking bum puts a 3/4 pie out for the fucking for the rest of everybody?
Well, that's where the story's going. I'm not done yet.
Who does that?
So she leaves and goes to work the next day, and I'm there with my son and a pie. And I look at it, and I look at it now, and I go, well, who puts out a 3/4 of a pumpkin pie?
Right.
Nobody does that.
That's fucked up.
So my wife comes home
You know what that's
at
called?
night.
You know what that's called? An already been in.
Right.
You already been in my pie. You already been in my pie. That's an already been in pie.
You'll see a lot of that on.
on dumpster Thanksgiving.
That's actually a Tyler Perry movie.
Embedded in my pie.
So my wife comes home.
That happens with a lot of the girls that Charlie Sheen knows.
So my wife comes home the next day and she goes, "Wait, how is there less than half a pie left?"
Oh my God, dude!
And in my head, I'm thinking, well, I can't serve 3/4 of a pumpkin pie, so I have to deal with this situation.
Yeah,
I have to take care of the situation because we can't have people come over and go, "Why is there just some pumpkin pie left?"
Right.
So I ate the pie before Thanksgiving.
Oh my God,
I ate the pie.
You cannot buy, and you have to know this. You cannot buy a pie 4 days out.
Yeah, but
you can't buy a pie 4 days out.
I wasn't going to let that poor little pie go homeless or whatever happens.
You cannot do that, man.
You see that little guy at a dumpster? What are you going to do?
Oh,
I had to take. It's like taking in a hobo, sort of, and you just deal with the ramifications.
Oh man!
And so I ate the fucking pie. You know what? Pies are meant to be eaten. It's the holidays, and the thing about a pumpkin pie, you're basically eating a vegetable.
But it's
like eating squash.
If I boil that story down, here's what the story is. Here's what the story is.
Yeah.
What you did was you played a game with yourself called "This is for Thanksgiving." You had no intention of serving. Like, you played a game with yourself. You told yourself a series of lies. I better get the big one because I know my sister will get the small one. Now that's part of the game that you're playing, and I'll get it now because I'm at Costco. But what you're really saying is, I'm going to eat this bitch 3 days out. I'm going to eat this fucking pie. You couldn't say to yourself, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy one of these pies and eat the whole motherfucking thing before Thanksgiving, and I don't care who knows it.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, if I'm being honest, fuck yeah, when I bought that pie, I was going to eat the whole goddamn thing.
Just going to fucking eat it.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, the fucking food games that you play sometimes with yourself about, like, well, you know what, we need to get rid of this. I do that a lot. We can't just have 6. I should just eat these because this is a half-empty bag of cookies. This doesn't right.
Yeah,
Let me just finish it.
But you also, the other one is, well, I don't want that laying around because I'm going to try and lose weight pretty soon. So I got to get rid of that now. I got to get rid of that Costco-sized pumpkin pie because after the holidays, I'm going to start losing weight.
Do you know what that's called? Becoming the dumpster. That's when you become the dumpster before your workout. So the night before the workout, you take all the scraps and scribbles, all the fucking leftover half-hidden candy bars, and just go, I can't have this tomorrow because tomorrow's when the shit goes Christian Bale. So I'm going to whoosh, 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 and I'm going to fill myself up so much that I can't work out tomorrow because I'm in agony.
Yes.
I'm sweating, and I'm too fat to even, like, when I get to the treadmill or wherever it is I'm going to go do a cardio, I'm already breathing like...
Yeah, they call that the pie wheeze.
Oh fuck, dude! When you have pie wheeze, when you have pie wheeze?
No, I went to the doctor just yesterday. He said you got a horrible case of pie wheeze. He said, "What have you been eating?" I said, "Just pie."
Oh, pie wheezy. But other than that, pretty good Thanksgiving, right?
Other than that, a good Thanksgiving, yeah. Listening to Walking the Room with Dave Anthony and Greg Barrett. It's a podcast. I'm going to do this entire segment with a bilateral lisp. What? Do you like that?
Let's get a pony, let's get a pony, let's get a pony tonight. Let's get a pony, let's get a pony.
Oh, Lord, give me the restraint not to kick him in the face.
Okay, so my sister, and I'm not going to go too far into this, but she's made some bad decisions. She knows it. I checked with her if it was all right to mention it, so don't feel weird if you think I'm... She's made some bad decisions, and now she lives in a motorcycle town 2 hours. She lives in a place called Hemet, which the sign says Hemet because hell was taken.
It should be called meth. It's actually it's very close to just being meth. If you just take the H and move it over the N, then it's meth.
So she lives there, and she's made some bad decisions, and that's where she's ended up. And it's also where she's beginning to rebuild her life, and so... So I went.
That's where you do it, a motorcycle town.
Now the thing about it was she fucking doesn't have any choice. It's the only place she can afford rent. So she is fucking doing it. And look, There are people, and I guarantee you there are people that listen to this show because I know the quality of human being that we have. We have awesome, lovely people who have made some mistakes. This is one of them. This is one of them. But here's the thing that you have to know about walking the room, and because Dave and I did a little bit of time in the self-help world, we fucking honor your struggle. We want to hear your stories, and we believe in you. And I, my sister's trying very hard to put her life back together, and I support her in that. And one of the things about my sister, though, that has always been true is that she can be really fucking funny, and just really observant. And so we're in line at the supermarket, and I purchased some vegetables for her so that she doesn't get scurvy. And
people still get that?
You can when you live in the town of meth.
I think that I can tell you right now.
I bought her some lime too. You need citrus.
Yeah, you need citrus. So if you're buying vegetables,
vegetables and fruits and vegetables. Anyway, we're standing in line, and there's a package of fruit striped gum, and the package is bright red and orange and yellow and pink, and my hand just goes right for it. And my sister turns to me and she goes, "You are a marketer's fucking wet dream."
Well, if
she goes, "That gum is so fucking bad. I'm telling you right now, don't purchase it." And I'm like, "How fucking dare you? I'm going to a fruit circus and you can fuck yourself." She's like, "You're fucking unbelievable."
No, you're like a 4-year-old.
She's like, "You are really like, all they have to do is put the right font on something. You would buy hate if it came in a can."
So you would.
So I'm like,
pretty can.
I'm like, you know what? You're very negative, and you live here, and I get to leave. And when I leave, I'm going to a fucking fruit stripe party that you're not fucking invited to.
You have a card that lets you out of Hemet. You get to go over the moat.
So as I'm zooming back to Los Angeles.
When they're coming back.
I call her on the phone and I say this. I go, "You want to know something? This fucking gum is awesome. And if you put one piece in your mouth every 5 seconds, it maintains that joy. But otherwise,
how big was the
it runs out of steam so fast that it goes from, oh, this tastes like fruit, now I'm licking a battery. Now, I actually thought at one point, if Carlos Mencia's jokes had a taste, this would be it. She couldn't have been more right. And I'm like, Kristen, why am I that guy? I've actually walked into a Starbucks with a Starbucks already. I've already had one in my hand, but I see it and I go right fucking for it.
I've done that. I know that one.
But I am so...
No, but you're an idiot. Like
yes.
There's clearly a really stupid part of you
but what is it? Like, I am so drawn to
just
color.
love flashy shit. It's why you have all the fucking clothes. Like, you are...
But is it like, I think... Like,
no, you're a dipshit.
But am I like... No, but I feel like I see something and I go, there's joy in there. Like, I did that with women a lot, where you're like, that woman looks awesome, and then it's bad, but I'm pretending it's okay.
Well, that happens a lot with women. That's happened to me with women.
But I love the package. I love a good package. Don't you love a good package?
No, because a good package is usually a lie. It's a goddamn lie.
The fruit stripe gum package is so...
Yeah, but what was it?
It's fucking like, it glows, it's magnetic, and...
That's for 4-year-olds, you fucking moron. That's for 4-years-olds. You're like 60. You shouldn't be buying that shit.
I know.
How are you falling for that?
I don't know.
It's for little kids to go, Daddy, I want. And instead you're grabbing it going, I'm keeping this from your daughter.
And you know that the guy behind the counter is just going every time like...
No, what's wrong with you?
Got him.
He doesn't give it. The guy behind the counter doesn't give a shit.
Got him.
Guy behind the counter doesn't give a shit. The store owner cares, and the guy who sells the giant sparkly gum.
But do you think they see me coming like they're like
no?
I wonder if,
no, it's for kids. It's not for you.
But don't you think
they never see you coming?
Oh my God!
You are not supposed to even be near the gum. You're supposed to be going, hey, no, don't touch that. To your kids, you're an anomaly. You're a freak. You're a fucking weirdo.
I know, but
nobody sees you coming.
I love that package so much. I was like, we might want to steal this to use in the, because it's almost like a circus. The fruit stripe gum package. Like, I still I would buy another pack just to have the package to look at.
What is?
I don't know if it's the art of it or the colors. I fucking love it, and I'm gonna tell you something.
Listen to you.
I know, but I find it inspiring.
You're retarded.
I might call.
You are.
You know how like Ben.
You are
you know how like you know Ben is gonna
Ben Stiller?
Ben Steichleather from Rowico Customs is gonna redo that Flying V for me. He's gonna paint it for me. I might go fruit stripe gum. I might go fruit stripe
Don't say it out loud. Not out loud.
Fruit stripe fucking
Not
gum
out
with
loud.
gold hardware.
Well, then I hope someone shoots you.
Oh, I hope they do too.
I hope someone shoots
Clown
you in
from the neck
face.
down, bitch.
I mean,
But I am easily marketed to. I am a guy, and I'm a brand enthusiast. Like, I get behind a brand. Do you do that? Do you not do
No.
that? You're suspect of the man, right? You don't want to get caught in the cult.
Suspect of the
You
man.
don't want to get caught in the cult.
I'm not for. I don't look at shit that's shiny.
No, you're against.
Whoa.
You're against.
Again?
Yeah, you're not for. You're against
What are you saying I'm against?
being part of the crew.
What fucking crew? You're alone. It's you and a bunch
The
of
fruit
children
stripe
running
crew.
around. You're a moron. How do you not like follow Kim Kardashian religiously? Because that's the kind of person you are.
Because I don't
You love flashy
no.
shit.
But I think her taste is fucking so suspect that last night I
I saw you attack her on Twitter.
She listen to me.
I'm the one who I commented on it.
Yeah, she
put up a tweet. Someone had redesigned her picture background on Twitter.
Yeah, you really have to fucking. That's hard.
I know, and she
All you have
said,
to do is fucking add a
"Oh my
photo."
god, I love my new picture background on Twitter. It's so great." And so I go to look at it, and it's like 20 pictures of her.
That's it.
And I was like, and I just said, I said something like, "Oh, it's a bunch of pictures of you, and you like that." It's startling.
And then I wrote, because I'm channeled my fucking inner Dave Anthony, I wrote, "You're unbearable."
Yeah, she is.
And we've both heard from other people that she's a genuinely nice person, but her inability to see beyond herself is so
Disturbing.
It's
Creepy. But listen, do you not see that you have similarities to her when you're picking up circus gum?
No, because when I am so like, and this is true about everything that I've ever liked. Like, I love the visual as well as like I can agree that the product isn't good, but if you have a good,
Well, then what the fuck are you buying it for? Just get the box then, you moron. You're a fucking ape. Jesus Christ.
I can't help it though. I felt that I used to be that way with bands. I would see a band and
No,
go,
I know.
That looks like the fucking.
I've had enough of your recommendations of shitty bands. Because it's a bunch of teenagers, American Hi-Fi and shit.
Take it easy.
Horrible band.
Take it fucking
Fuck
easy.
you.
They're
Horrible
awesome,
band.
awesome.
Horse
They
shit.
were fucking great.
Pile of
Awesome.
shit. They're fucking flat. They're a bunch of
great.
kids jumping. They were never
They're
fucking great.
and they're friends. Take it easy. Roll it back a few.
Oh, they don't have to like me.
Well, I like them.
Great, and I'm using that as an example of what is wrong with you.
No, I'll tell you what's wrong with me is that
They're friends?
I love too much.
How are they friends?
I love too much. They're friends. I'm friends with them. I'm friends with Stacy. They're friends in that whole crew of all those people that I know.
How did you become friends with them? You made me go see American Hi-Fi.
Yeah, we went and saw them at the Tonight Show.
No, we saw the Foo Fighters at the Tonight Show, didn't we?
No, we went and saw American Hi-Fi.
When Leno had us kicked out and Usher lost his job.
Yeah, because we snuck in to see American Hi-Fi.
Let's break this down. We knew someone who worked over at NBC. We said, "Hey, Greg, I guess I thought it was I've in my brain. I thought it was the Foo Fighters. My brain went.
That's because
but you never went and saw them. You never went and saw them. So we knew someone, and they got.
He was the drummer in Veruca Salt, and then he had his own band.
Yeah, and then they called up. A page and said, "Hey, can you get these guys in?" And we went in to watch the band.
That's it.
And nothing else. So it was like we were there for 5 minutes. We go in the back. We're standing in the back behind the audience, and then someone comes over and says, "What are you guys doing here? Who let you up here?" And the page is there, and then he gets in trouble. Almost gets fired. You guys got to get out of here. And there's no standing back. This whole fucking thing.
And a page got fired.
We got a page fired. The fucking
flavor of the week. I love it. And
Leno is such a fucking dick. Like, who gives a shit?
I know.
If someone's standing up there, you fucking animal.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
He's such a douchebag. From the core, he's a douchebag. Anyway, got a page fired.
Anyway,
but American Hi-Fi blows, and I know you're friends with them, and they might be listening, and I apologize.
And I like
Are they
them.
still
Love
together?
them.
Are they as a band? Are they still trying?
I think they do still make records. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I haven't talked to them in a while. But
they were
Stacy's a buddy of mine.
But they were such. They're all flash and no substance, and that's what you're into. A lot of the time, you love flash. You could stare at a flash pot for an hour.
I like a well-dressed, well-put-together whole thing. I like a fucking show. I like it from fucking Rob Zombie. I like it when it all makes sense.
But you don't. But it doesn't make sense most of the time.
It does. No.
What are you talking about?
Look, not everything's going to fucking pay off. Not everything's going to pay off. But when it does, when you see something, you go, that looks good, I'm going to try that. Because you know what? When I fucking bought records originally, you couldn't fucking listen to them beforehand. Because I didn't buy the shit that was on the radio.
I remember that. I
didn't buy the shit that was on the radio. No, I'm fucking older. And I would go to record stores. If it was in the same section as REM was, then I would fucking buy it. And sometimes you only had the band to look at and go, that looks like the kind of thing that I like. And sometimes you would fucking be wrong. Guadalcanal Diary. Wrong. Sometimes you would be wrong, and sometimes you would be right. And when it works out for me, it's bow wow wow. I could not love the way they look more. I could not like their music more. That's when it works out for me. And when I get to have that experience, it's worth it. Fruit Stripe Gum, as it turns out, is Guadalcanal Diary.
How
it tastes
at
like
your age do you not know that? That's the problem. You haven't fucking learned anything.
If I lose that sense of adventure, then I become a cynic. Then I become a fucking cynic, and I'm like, I'm suspect of everything. I don't fucking...
You don't have to be suspect of everything.
I don't have
What is wrong with you? It doesn't mean you're suspect of everything because you don't want to jump on circus candy or some shit. It just means you go, I've had enough experience in life to know that that's the most bullshit package I've ever seen. Your problem is you're fucking lying to yourself, just like I lied to myself with the pie.
Look at the shoe.
Your entire life is a pumpkin pie. You're just a goddamn... You're lying to yourself.
No,
I knew I was going to eat that pie from the beginning.
I love to fucking... I hope... But I genuinely think... Maybe this is the difference between you and me. I genuinely hope that it's good. I'm wrong. I hope that it's good too. This is a perfect way to bring this to a fucking close. We both so want to go to a mid-'80s action film. We both want to see a Die Hard. We both want to go and have that adventure.
Yeah.
And when I saw originally the trailer for Faster, and because it was a trailer, hang on.
It wasn't just the trailer. It was also, I read about it.
Right. And I like Dwayne Johnson. I've been trying to pull. I've been over there.
You're one of the few left.
I've been stumping for him. I went on potential. If I go back now, I realize, given the trailer moments, there's nothing.
There's nothing there. But it looked like, they said it's like a 70s movie with a guy with a car. It's Gator getting revenge. It's those old movies. And I was like, okay, I'm in. Because it looks like a dude who gets out of prison, is like, I'm getting a bunch of people back, and this isn't going to end well. Fantastic. That looks like a good movie. And I read about it, and they're like, yeah, it's like an homage to 70s movies. I didn't know they were going to completely rip off a 70s movie and not do it well. I didn't know they were going to do a modern version of fucking The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. They did a modern version of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and it was horrifying.
Dude, you would have to fucking really, like, to blow the dust off The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly and say these two are comparable. I mean,
that's what they were doing.
And
you know that, right?
And here's the crazy thing about it was there's one emotional journey in the entire movie, and it happens really quickly, where a person goes through the entire arc that a human being would go through over the course of the film. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's the only time during the movie where you wake up and go, oh, and then you go away. It's when he's going to kill the guy down at the lake.
Yeah.
And the guy he fucking goes through the perfect emotional journey. You actually wake up, you're living with that guy, you're fucking rooting for him, you don't want him to die, and then there's an outcome that you're like, wow. And then it goes back to being the stupidest, the most unbelievable
pile of asshole.
You know what it is? Ludicrous. The whole fucking movie is ludicrous. But if I can make my point, while you are not predisposed to bright, shiny colors, that's your Fruit Stripe Gum. You went, you trusted, but
different.
It isn't. You wanted the same thing I wanted out of that gum. You wanted it to be good.
Yeah.
I wanted fucking, like, tangibly sweet fruit flavors in my mouth for an extended period of chewing time. I didn't get that.
Yeah, but you do that with everything in your life.
I know.
I do it with movies. I'm not
I know, but that's
stumbling, flash-loving retard who's just blindly going through life looking for shiny shit.
I know, but that's the joy factor, because when I'm right, I'm fucking elated. And so the payoff works. The gamble's worth it to me.
I cannot believe you did not fall for the insane clown posse's clowning. Because that's the kind of shit.
No, but I don't, because there's a fucking hostility. There's a fucking hostility there.
You like.
I do not enjoy hostility.
Your pretty.
I was never a fucking. I was never like what are serial killers up to? Let's read a book on Ed Gein. Like, I don't like to go to the dark. I like when a guy shoots somebody, but I want him to be right about it. You fruit stripe gum motherfucker.
I'm going to shoot you in your face.
Back to Walking the Room. I'm Greg Barrett. This is Dave Anthony. Grab yourself a nice cup of coffee or a tea and join us for segment 3 of Walking the Room.
Is this NPR?
You got a fire going? If you don't, why don't you cuddle up to the warmth of Greg and Dave, a pod cuddle. So feel me as I wrap my arms around you right now and cuddle you, clown from the neck down, cuddler. What's up, cuddler? You gonna cuddle with me? Who's your girlfriend?
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Who's your girlfriend?
Are you done? Can we start over?
Let's cuddle.
Can we start again? Look at your hair.
Let's cuddle.
Everything about you right now is fucking wrong.
Why are you so upset with me?
Well, that was sickening. that was like
okay.
A small silent vomit. It wasn't like a dude heaving horribly. It was like a guy.
No, that was me fucking reaching out and connecting. It was me reaching out and connecting with people who love me.
It was like a guy who was at the end, and he's been drinking for 75 years. He hadn't eaten in weeks, and he finally went down to a Denny's and he got a meal, and then he went back to his tenement building, and now he's laying on the floor and he's slowly, quietly vomiting. That's what your introduction was like. Now, sit the fuck back, because I'm about to do a segment. You dirty, dirty animal.
But you know what's amazing?
What?
Well, you know what I marvel at? My calm, resilient strength.
Well, that's exactly what a psychopath rapist is like.
My ability to not just murder you right here in the closet, which I could so easily do in a variety of ways.
If this was a prison, you would be my bitch. And it kind of is. One of us walks out of here a woman, and that's you. Because of all the shiny, pretty shit you have, I'm going to dress you up, and I'm going to fuck the shit out of you. You're not getting out of this closet without being pregnant.
Listen, I think it's cool that you share at a certain level here, but when you start entertaining your fantasies about fucking me and try and couch them in some sort of violence so that you can be okay with it, it's just sad. You know what? Dave, it's okay that you're the gayer of the two of us.
Oh my God!
Because
you are the gayest gay of all the gays.
No, because the point is, Dave, is I'm comfortable with who I am. But if you
exploded, flowers would come out.
You're the furious, angry boy,
man,
from the small town that wants so badly to fuck but can't, so you just have to lash out with violence. Well, I'm saying, let's try on a sweater. Let's put on a double cardi.
Oh, you're so out of the closet. Listen,
I'm actually in the closet. Welcome back, Walking the Room, segment 3. I'm Greg Barrett. This is Dave Anthony. What do you got, Dave?
God, I fucking hate you. I hate your guts. I want to cut your arms off and shove them down your throat. Okay. I go to Jiffy Lube because my car needs an oil change, and I usually go to my mechanic, but I don't want to deal with it. And I had a day off, so I'm like, I'll just go to Jiffy Lube. I never do that because those guys blow. They're not good for you. And they try to cheat, and they try and sell you shit you don't need. Jiffy Lube.
Can I just tell you my quick Jiffy Lube story?
Yeah.
I'm there. It was a couple years ago. Got my Magnum, brand new.
Yeah.
And get an oil change.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and the guy comes up, and I'm easily intimidated at those places. And the guy comes up and goes, "Man, your air filter."
Oh, God, the old air filter.
Hang on, this is the best. I'm sitting with Tom Morello's wife. Tom Morello is a buddy of mine who plays guitar for Rage Against the Machine, and his then girlfriend, now wife, says, "My dad owned a garage. You're full of shit. Put that back in the car and leave him alone." put that back and leave him alone. And the guy just fucking looked at her. He was a big fucking dude, and he looked at her like, bitch, you fucked up my game.
Yeah.
Because I think he saw me doing the, I guess I ought to get what I don't want. I could see myself being, what if the car breaks down and someone rapes me?
Because they're showing me a dirty air filter that they keep in back.
They
don't take that out of your car. They have a dirty air filter in back that they bring out.
Put it back in the car.
Hey, buddy, this is what your air filter would look like in a year. But right now, we just pulled this out of the dumpster. That's what they're doing. So, yeah, it's a scam. That shit's all a scam. And then
you ever hear the Bob Star?
Hey, do you want synthetic oil? I mean, it's only $85 for an oil change. You don't need it.
Fucking the old Bob Star, that bit where he goes, I know so little about my engine. The guy would fucking pull out a German Shepherd and go, hey, you need to change this. You got to change your German Shepherd. And I'd be like, all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you're at Lube.
So
Jiffy.
They're large. Now, at some point in America, we completely gave up on the idea of customer service. Like, we just went as a nation, well, fuck it. It's just not going to work. I have to hire people who are just a mess. And I'm not going to get quality employees. Hey, can you barely speak English even though you're raised in America? Come on board.
Okay.
And it's across the board. And I first noticed this when I was living in New York. When I lived there from, it was like 96 to 2001 or something. And I remember just because I came from California, where
you gave
it was
that
still,
city an ass whooping.
Oh,
didn't you?
fuck yeah! I beat the shit out of New York.
You took it.
And so, but coming from California, there was still customer service happening. Like, if you were a douchebag behind the counter, you got in trouble for it. So in New York, it was like a shock to my system because you were literally sitting in lines at the bank for like 45 minutes. Like, it was just crazy.
Oh no, you were waiting for 45 minutes for a fuck you.
For some just bullshit attitude. And there was a guy who set a couple of token booth clerks at the subway on fire. Like, he put gasoline in the thing and squeezed it and then threw a match in and they got on fire. And my first response was, okay, I gotta get that because they are fucking like you. They made some guy go over the fucking edge because I would go up to one of those people and give them I want a token and they give me back $1 in nickels and I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Can I tell you something?
Seriously, I'm gonna murder you. And some guy went, no, I'm actually gonna murder you.
If they made a poster out of that event and it said man sets toll booth attendant on fire,
yeah.
Then there'd be a Dave Anthony review. ... I kind of get that, Dave Anthony.
Yeah, and it would say, come to my show tonight.
Your review of that event was, I kind of get that.
Experience the fire coming in. Because they would give you $1 in nickels and you go, hey, can you give me an actual $1? And they just sit there chewing their gum, not saying anything, behind their protective metal glass. So a guy figured out, metal glass, behind their protective bulletproof glass. So a guy figured out how to circumvent that.
Yes, he did.
And so, horrible as it is, like, my first thought was, I get why a dude went insane. And like, I went to the grocery store around the corner from me in Brooklyn. I went there and I bought my groceries and I go, hey, I don't think this is right. There's a problem with this. It's not the right amount. And she goes, just give me the money. And I was like, wait, she hadn't given me the change yet. I still had the 20. I go, I don't think this is right. I think you rang that up wrong. And she goes, no, just give me the money first, and then I'll ring it up, and then we'll settle it. And I go, okay. So I give her the money, and then she literally takes the change and throws it at me and goes, next. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? You said you were going to take care of it after I gave you the money, and you just threw the money at me. And I'm like, what? I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Oh, my God.
And she starts helping the next person who clearly doesn't give a shit because they just want to go. And so I go over to the manager, and I go, this is what just happened. And he looks at me, and he goes, seriously, who do you think I'm going to hire? He goes, I can't find anybody better.
Oh, shit.
Like, the manager had given up. He's like, they're all fucking horrible. She threw the change at me. And at that point, I was like, oh, we're just fucked. Like, there's never going to be customer service again.
Wouldn't it be great? He goes, can I tell you something, Dave?
Yeah.
Your name is Dave, yeah?
Yeah.
You want to see who I've got on deck? And then he just points over to fucking Gibbon. Okay? That's who replaces her.
Just shitting in his hand and laughing and going, are you ready for me?
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just saving that for the holiday rush. Help me help you.
Yeah.
I can't. I know, dude. I know. We're at a bad place.
Okay, so now I go to Jiffy Lube the other day, and they should call that place On Parole. Like all of those dudes are like out of county, and they're like, look, I gotta stay out of jail for me familia, and they're just, and it's just a little trip, 6 months or so before they go bad and they do something wrong, and trust me, we've had there's been plenty of local like news guys doing investigations at Jiffy Lube. They're all ripping you off. It's fucking insane. So they're getting dudes who are already at their core are not good people, because who would take that job and go, I'm totally down with ripping off everybody? Like, what's the problem? So I'm sitting in there, and I walk in, and I sit down, and there's just a straight-up gangbanger sitting across from me, waiting for his car. And I'm like, there's a difference between seeing kids dressed up in gangbanger clothes and a dude who looks at you and says, fuck, I would like to be raping and murdering you just because you looked at me. Like, you can tell in their eyes that they are gangbangers, and they are bad.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. And I look over next to me, and there's like a hipster kid, and then next to him is just a homeless dude. Like a homeless dude has come in, and he's just sitting there, and he's filthy, and he smells, and he's just sitting there drinking, like he got a cup of water or a cup of coffee from the free thing. And I'm like, why would no one tell this dude to leave? Because they don't fucking give a shit.
Right.
I'm like, well, this is weird. And then they start calling people's names, and then slowly everyone files out, and the homeless dude leaves for whatever reason on his own. Mm-hmm. And then
his car was ready.
Yeah, his car was ready. His cart was ready. And so I'm sitting there, and then
they probably showed him the air filter in his cart.
Hey, you need
man, your air filter is really fucked up.
Oh shit! Can I pay you in lint? And
listen,
I have 3-day-old kidneys.
I'm rotting. So some of my parts are going to be available very soon.
Do you take skin?
How would you like a hand?
So now I'm sitting there alone. Like, everyone's gone, and I'm like, okay, waiting for my car. And then another homeless lady comes in, and she's like in a full-length coat, and she sits down next to me, and I'm like, oh fuck, what's gonna happen now? And she pulls out a cigarette that is bent in a 45-degree angle. Mm-hmm. She goes, do you have a light? And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I go, no, I don't have a light. Also, you're inside. There's a giant sign right there that says no smoking. And then I look to the dude behind the counter to go, hey man, little help? Little help with the crazy homeless lady? I'm inside your business. And she looks at him too, and she goes, do you have a light? And he goes, no, I don't have a light. Okay, what the fuck is happening right now? It's like I'm in a zoo. Like, what the fuck? And then she gets up and leaves because she can't get a light. And then he starts calling names. I'm the only person there. And he looks at me and goes, Linda? Is there a Linda here?
But dude, to be fair, dude, that's what I would say
okay,
too.
I have tits. I have some nice tits. And I was wearing,
I'd call you Linda too.
Off.
I actually like Linda.
And then he calls another one's name. He's like, Bridget? Is anybody Bridget? And I'm like, what? I was like thinking, ask me my fucking name. It's me and you. I'm 4 feet away from you. Ask me my name and what my car is. And then he goes, Jerome? Is there a Jerome here? Nobody answers because it's me. I'm alone. And then he walks out, and then he comes back like 10 minutes later, and he goes, "Is there Dave here?" Yes. Yes. Hello, I'm Dave. And so I go up, and he goes, "Here's your. Can you sign this form?" Okay. And then I go back and I sit down, and then another dude comes in with the air filter.
Oh yeah, here comes the air filter dance, right?
But this dude is straight out of county or some shit. Like, he has no idea what the fuck he's doing. So he goes, hey, can I talk to you for a minute about your car? And I go, yeah, I'll go through the dance where I just say no to everything. And he puts the air filter down, and he goes over a computer. And the computer, it's just a computer where you tap on the screen, and it goes through different pages. And I swear to God, I looked at the clock before this started. I looked at the fucking clock. And the dude goes, hey, okay, so these are the different kinds of oil you can get. And there's like 6 different types of oil.
Right. They've made it as fucking remedial as possible, right?
It's insane.
Right, just the picture.
It's the picture.
He knows the picture.
No,
so
and there's
no
price.
words.
And there's a price.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, so here's the different kinds of oil you can get. You probably want that one. And it's the cheapest one. And I'm like, yeah, I want that one. Okay. And he hits it. And I'm like, well, this guy's the worst upseller of all
That's
time.
fucking
this
awesome.
Guy,
No,
this guy's
he's
no
like
idea
a
what he's doing.
baby.
And then, yes,
He's like a baby.
he's like.
Do you want the red one?
He's got like a gang sweat going because he's out of the gang. He's terrified. He just wants to figure out how to work the machine. He has no idea what the fuck he's doing.
A gang sweat.
Yeah, that's what they do when they're out of the gang. They're fucking terrified. They're out in the world.
Right.
He's got a job.
So somebody could fucking put a hit on him.
Oh,
at any
yeah.
minute.
Yeah, he left the gang.
Oh,
now
it's a fucking
he's just
gang
trying
sweat.
to work this computer.
Dude, I got a gang sweat every time this fucking podcast ends. Because I'm afraid you're gonna fucking whack me.
So then he goes to the next screen and it's like more fucking bullshit that, do you want to buy this? Do you want to get that? And I'm like, no, you need windshield wipers? No, I'm good with the windshield wipers. Oh, because I think they weren't very good. I think they weren't very good. Not, hey, we checked them out. They're in bad shape. I think they weren't very good.
From best as I
really don't know.
from the best that I can recall from being with your car, the windshield wipers you have either work or they don't. Do you want windshield wipers?
No.
Hang on. Which one? No. I press no. Okay. What else?
So then we go to the next page, and he's like, okay, and then it's like a bunch of different things. So your radiator, he takes out a piece of paper. It looks like your radiator wasn't full enough. So you want us to top that off? Wait, dude, bro, hey, see your list of shit that you do when I bring it for the oil change? It says radiator top off. You already fucking do that. Oh, yeah. No, that's just if you want us to take it out and put it back in. What? If I wanted to take it, are you talking about the water now, or what the fuck? Are you gonna do major reconstruction on my fucking engine right now, or what do you?
You know where it's wet? Do you want more wet? We can either pour it out or we can put more on top. Do you want to top off?
Yes.
Or a redo?
Top it.
More?
Top it.
Water?
Yes.
Okay.
So he hits that button and he goes to the next thing, which is like, it's just more of that. He goes, oh, so your battery's really bad. I go, what does that mean? What does that mean? My battery's really bad.
Did that just stump him?
He goes, there's not a lot of like water fluid in there, and it's like coming out. It's coming out. And I go, what does it mean it's coming out? He goes, there's like acid, and it's really bad. And I go, so what does that mean? And he goes, well, you need to put more fluid in there. I go, don't you guys do that? And he goes, yeah, that's part of the thing. So why the fuck are we talking about it? Like, what the fuck is happening? And I look at the clock and 15 minutes have gone by. And then he gets to the air filter, and he looks at the air filter, and he goes, so, that's your air filter. And I go, yeah. And he goes, you probably don't want another one. Worst upset. Like, he's supposed to be running a scam on me. And he doesn't know what the fuck is happening. And he just runs through all the shit in my fucking car.
Dude,
but that's not even it. And then he gets to the end.
He's running on pure...
He gets to the end, and he doesn't know how to work the computer to make it go, okay, conclude. So he keeps going back and going back through it. He's going back through the shit. And when he gets to it, he goes, oh, so you wanted the cheaper oil, and then, okay, you didn't want the... And I have to go through it like 3 more fucking times when he's trying to figure out the computer, and then he just stops. He never goes to, I'm done. He just stops. He just goes, okay, and walks away from the fucking machine. He's like, I don't know what's happening. And that's it, we're done. Then we're done. And then he rings me up and he goes, okay, so that's 41, blah, blah. And I go, it says outside on the front that every oil change is 25. He goes, right. And then he rings it up again because he didn't know how much it was. Holy fuck. I mean, seriously? What in the fuck? These are all, like, nobody in their job should be doing their job.
Well, here's the fucking thing. Look, whatever he did to get him in, like, he was clearly, whatever he did to get himself into prison, he was like the driver, right? He was not the, right? He was not, he didn't plan the heist.
Yeah.
Right? He was there. He held the girl, right?
He held the girl, and the whole time he
trying
went,
to run.
Should we do this?
He's like faster. Yeah. He's running on a fuel of pure truth and ignorance.
Oh.
He can't lie to you about what it is that he can't sell you,
no.
but he also can't help you.
No, he can't.
I don't want to rip you off, but I can't help you.
When he was in school, because he left school when he was 15, probably.
He's like our government.
What? Oh my God. It's like all of fucking America at this point.
Oh my God.
It's just idiots running shit. The fucking government, the companies. It's just a fucking moron fest.
Nobody wants to help you.
No.
But they can't. But that's the job they took.
They're like, how can I fuck you over the best way? And I don't know how to.
That's the thing. That's the beauty of the podcast.
What?
We're not running a business here.
No.
We are not charging.
No.
You can have this. Now,
Yes.
if I went into a place where I could have a lube, and that's the guy that works there, and he's just trying to get me the different components, but I'm not paying for it,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at him.
No.
I'm getting free lube. If someone listens to this program and they don't enjoy it, that's okay, because they got a free program. They got a free hour off from whatever else they were doing. They might not like this or not, but as soon as we put a price on this, then you and I are in customer goddamn service. And somebody calls up and says, I vehemently disagreed with segment 2 of the last podcast, and I'd like a refund.
Yeah.
And then you and I have to deal with a fucking computer. It's like, okay, so you didn't like the cake. You didn't like the cake talking, or you did like cake talking? You want cake talking in your podcast, or you don't? You don't want. Do you want more fucks? Because it says here you need more fucks, right? It's weird, man.
Well, they give people, they show people how to do it once, and the guy's so scared he wants a fucking job that he just goes, yeah, no, I get it. And he doesn't. Because he's just terrified because he wants to keep his fucking job. He doesn't want to go back to fucking slinging shit on the street or whatever the fuck.
But it's so fucking hard to get a job. That's the other thing. Like, you would think at this point that the people that they had to choose from, being that there aren't many jobs, that they'd be able to choose from the selection of people. But it's two kinds of people. People that shouldn't be there and people that don't fucking want to be there. And they work in coffee shops.
Yeah.
And they wait tables.
Yeah.
Because they're better than this and they're better than you.
Yeah.
It's so insane sometimes when I go places and I think, I didn't choose this for you.
Yeah.
Like,
why are you so mad?
Why are you mad at me?
Yeah.
Look, this is the coffee I order. And I'm using your fucking language. You created Grande. I didn't. Okay. You created Venti. You created Venti Breve Misto. Okay. I didn't. I learned it. I came to your country and I learned the fucking language.
You came to what?
I came to your country.
Okay. Starbucks?
Right?
It's not a country.
No, but think of it this way. It is, in that they created a language that you have to order by.
Yes.
So when I say, well, here's what I want. I want a large coffee with an extra shot and steamed milk. But when I do you the favor of not fucking saying large, I say, I want a Venti.
Yeah.
Black eye.
Okay.
Breve Misto.
You got it.
And you stare at me like I just said to you, I want to fucking slaughter a pig.
Is that an odd order you're ordering?
No. It's what they do. It's what they fucking do. They've specialized in fucking playing that game. They name the shit weirder stuff than that. And all I've asked for is something simple. And every time you're baffled and kind of like, then they'll say, we don't call that here.
What?
What language do I use?
Sir, you're speaking coffee bean. You are speaking coffee bean.
Sir, I'm about to pay $5 for 40 cents worth of product. 40 cents worth of product.
Not even that.
At best, with the travel and the fucking grinding and the thing. And I get that.
Yeah.
I know that I'm being ripped off.
Oh, yeah.
But the high is worth it. But I've used your language and you're baffled and shitty with me.
Yeah.
And you're young. And I know that your book's going to be awesome. Or your band is about to break.
Yeah.
Or that guy's going to call you back. And I get that that's a bigger deal than what's happening now with the old man's coffee order. But fuck you, service. Fuck you.
Oh,
get me my goddamn coffee.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like that?
No, well, you know what happens to me is I don't drink coffee. I drink tea. I drink iced tea mostly.
Right.
And at some point, Starbucks went, hey, we're going to put sweeteners in your iced tea now. And I like just fucking straight up, I like tea. I don't want sweet tea. I don't want that shit. Also, you're on the fucking West Coast. It's not the South. I shouldn't have to fucking say no sweet. So now I have to say no sweetener. I want straight black tea. And then half the time they pour it with sweetener and I'm like, yeah, I didn't want this. And then like they get mad and it's like, I never fucking wanted your fucking sweetener. And I said that up top.
I get
you make the game.
No, but the reason they fucking do that is because they couldn't get anyone else in the country to drink tea unless they put a bunch of shit in it.
Yeah.
Because people like shit.
That's fucking America. So they want this sweet shit.
No.
If you sit in Starbucks, sometimes you sit in their work, you just see people ordering all those fucking shake things.
No.
It's just a pie. They're just drinking sugar. Like that. We want the fucking worst shit for us.
No, look, and we can bring it to a fucking close right here. Tim Tams. The reason, and I may have said this before, I don't mind saying it again. The glorious Tim Tam, the fuel on which this show is run. The reason we don't have them in America in their proper form is because people would die. In this country, people would be dropping dead everywhere of seizures and diabetes. In this country, and we are the only country that puts cream in our coffee.
Are we?
Because we're the only ones that people use milk, and they use 2%, sometimes 2%, sometimes. But most countries, motherfuckers just drink their coffee. We put cream in it, and do you know why we put cream in it, Dave? Because to put a pig in it would be unsightly.
No, true that. So I want to thank you guys for listening, and if you guys want to go, if anybody wants to donate, some people want to donate, you can go to our Tumblr page. There's a donation button there. You can follow us at Walking the Room on Twitter. You can also email us at walkingtheroom@gmail.com.
That's right.
And
you are at Dave Anthony on Twitter. I am at Ripped Like Jesus on Twitter. There's also a Facebook page where you can post. Please continue to post, send in emails. We love, and we will do a letter segment. Because we've gotten some great letters, some great mail. We got a nice piece of music from Mark Cotton that we really like. Just an opening that he made for us. So please continue to write stuff, because it really does make us make it worth doing all this shit.
Yeah. And glitter done.
Glitter done.